Hey guys, welcome back to another Psycho Darling art video, and I don't really have my voice, so I'm probably gonna do a voiceover. Today, I don't know if this is my cool package arrived. And this cool package is art pens. I have an older container, so this will have a part 2. Because I have a package container coming in. So, first I ordered these actual different sized black pigment liners. And this is journals, I guess. But they're fine liner pens, and we're gonna test them out and see if they were worth my money. In the video, I'll put up the actual Amazon listings for these. Let's get into it. To determine how these will work for Psycho, we're going to have to use a few different things. First, we're going to have to use the sketchbooks that I actually use and that these will be used mostly in. We're just going to open up to a new page. And actually, do I have any sketches that I did the pencil for and then never was able to? I don't. So we're gonna quickly get into the sketching tidbit. So first, let's start with just doing the. Oh, these are nicer than my other ones, actually. So quick break before we get into the line art of things. Let's just talk about these. So the set comes with 12 different line art liners, and they all clip into the container they come in, and they all have their sizes listed. The container itself feels like the container is flimsy, normal cheap plastic, but it feels like it's something you can just bring. And the pens, they're very nice and smooth. Very smooth. So, this set in particular comes with a brush, a 30, a 20, a 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 0.5. Which I think, let's compare it to my last set of these. The first time I ever bought them. And these have lasted me since 7th or 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. So they lasted me all of 8th grade, all of freshman year, and halfway through semester 1. Oh, well, yeah, so all the way through quarter 1 of sophomore year. So for this one, I don't have the original container, but it was made of cardboard. I have not lost any of these. That is microline, that's different. That one I think still has ink. So this one came with was a 0.4, 0.1, 0.8 brush, 0.5, 0.05, 0.3, 0.6. So if I put them in order, I have a 3, 8, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Yeah, for some reason this one never came with some. I have our smallest is the 0.5 and the 1. We have the 05, 1, no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and brush. And other than that, the only flaw with these were, let's see if one of my recent arts, I think one of them used them. This is my Hatsune Miku with that, which you can definitely see. And here's Pomni, which is actually colored. can't see it with this one, but with, well, I guess you kind of can in there. They kind of smudge. They do smudge a little bit. And with these ones, they say they don't have, okay, for some reason, that one's just gotten erased. So they're pigment liner, they're water-based and water-resistant. And I don't actually think that's true, but we'll check because these ones are also water-based and waterproof. So we're gonna see, these are, they should be very similar. And I'll see which is better. Now back on to the drawing portion. So for these ones, I'm not going to wait to see if it's going to dry. We're going to go right in and erase, because this is where a lot of my smudging happens with my pigment liner, my STA pigment liner. A lot of that smudging originally occurs when I erase the liner. So we're going to see. Oh, I'm actually getting no smudging, you can see. There is no smudging, and like it doesn't look like it's wearing. And so I'm gonna compare this. I'm gonna show you. We're gonna take the 05 over here on this other side. I'm gonna do that. And yeah, so these had some time. We're gonna, and you can see that immediately like started getting rid of it. So I'm gonna take the 05 of the other, and this is the other brand. We're also going to do a neat little circle. Yeah, that is noticeably less. That's the older ones. Those are my new ones. And I put more force on this one just so it didn't look like I used less force. So, these are definitely better. They're not smudging. You get more options. I don't remember. I'll have to look up my other ones and like my history so I can try and give you an accurate like cost difference. So I'll find both of their costs. Overall, these were all very, like, easy to use for the most part. I had some trouble using the 20 because I've never used a 20. And it was like, it was kind of chiseled. And I've never used a pen that was chiseled. The biggest I've always had was my brush. So we're going to go in and we're going to see how these do with my Prismacolor. It's not Prismacolor, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's Calia. We're gonna see how it holds up with my alcohol markers though. Because I'm worried this might be where these lack, right? I'm a little worried that just, and I don't know, maybe it's because I'm using water-based and alcohol markers. Maybe that's my issue. So let's see. Let's just go right into the coloring bit. So with this one basically complete, and this being my final, that's just Sharpie. But with this being done, I have to say these markers held up really, really good. So next, so I know that they can hold up in my sketchbook, which is just normal sketchbook paper, so I'm gonna assume I would do fine. Else, we're gonna go through, look at each individual size. So I have the actual listings, and I did find the listings for these. It is, the new pens are about $10 when these were about $8, $7, $8. So that is dollars in a difference. Apparently there was one of these pens I'm missing. Apparently there is a 0.2, and I don't know what happened to it. So, like I said, this is part 1. I don't really feel like going into all of the colors and making an entirely new drawing, but I do have that one's listing as well. And let's just take one of these and see how it would draw. Oh my gosh, it draws like it draws like a felt tip, but better. These are fine liners, so yeah. Yeah, no, that's nice. The pack of these are also about $10, and part 2 will have me drawing with them.